Hey everyone, I got a quick video for you today, or at least I'm going to try and keep it quick. We just got the prices for the ROG Xbox Ally and the ROG Xbox Ally X, and they are, that's not my email, they are as follows. The Xbox Ally, which is the white one, which is a little bit cheaper. I'll talk about what's the difference between the two in a minute. That one comes in at $600. The Xbox Ally X, which is the black one, which has more storage, and I'll talk about what's different about it, that one comes in at $1,000. Now, what's weird about this is I can see I have links that I'll put down below for retailers that are selling it, and some retailers are only selling the white one, and I find that really strange. So let's talk about that. Number one, Amazon. Amazon is selling the white one, the Xbox Ally. Ant Online, which I don't know what that is. Asus is selling it officially on their shop as well. If you're looking to like pre-order it, you know, and you don't want to go to Best Buy, you can go there. Best Buy, of course, is also allowing pre-orders right now, and Microsoft is allowing pre-orders as well as Walmart. For the black one, the ROG Xbox Ally X, that one is only on sale right now, as far as I can see, at 3 locations: the official Asus shop, the official Microsoft shop, and Best Buy. So you can't buy it on Amazon. I will put all of those links that were emailed to me down below so that you guys can get there. The Amazon one, if you want to support the channel, use the Amazon one because I get a kickback from that, but nobody's paying me to say anything about this. This is not a sponsored video. All right, what is the difference between the $600 version and the $1,000 version? And it's actually quite a bit of different things. Let's take a look at this graphic that I've got on the screen right now. On the left, we've got the Ally X, which is the black one. On the right, we have the white one. And in bold, you can see what is different about it. First off, the black one has fancy triggers. They're the same triggers that are in the Xbox controller. I know that a lot of people really, really like those triggers, so I'm glad that they're there. I do wish that they were in both. I don't really think that that would have increased the price all that much, so I think that's kind of silly to limit that to the more expensive or enthusiast version of the product. The white one has Hall effect triggers instead of those impulse triggers. In addition to that, the processors are different. The white one has the less powerful Z2A processor. Now, feel free to correct me in the comments down below, and I don't have time to look it up because I'm trying to get this video out fast for all those views. But the Z2A processor, I don't think that we've seen that in a device yet, or at least I haven't seen that in a device yet. I believe that my friend Carrie, aka the Fox, make sure you guys subscribe to him, I believe that he has said that that's roughly equivalent to the Steam Deck processor, which is the Van Gogh chipset. Just keep that in mind. Now, in the black one, the Xbox Ally X, that one has the Z2 Extreme chipset. And this is one of the reasons that this is way more expensive than the other one, is apparently the AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor is a very expensive component. When you look at something like the Lenovo Legion Go, the Lenovo Legion Go 2, which also has this chipset, it is a very expensive chipset. And when you combine that on the Lenovo Legion Go 2 with the fact that they went with an OLED VRR screen, that jumped that price up to $1,350. These prices for the Xbox Ally X and the Xbox Ally, they surprised me because I expected them to be higher. Not because I think that they should be higher, because when you look at the Steam Deck, currently on sale for 20% off for $330, it kind of makes these prices look ridiculous. But when you compare these prices to the Lenovo Legion Go 2, well, the prices are a little less ridiculous than that, if you get what I'm saying. So with the combination of the of the Lenovo Legion Go 2 being $1,350, and the fact that Microsoft just last week, raised the price of the Xbox to For a 2 terabyte Xbox Series X, $800, which is bananas to me. I assumed that we would see big price jumps on both of these devices as well, if the past turns out to be precedent. Well, they are pretty expensive, but the cheaper one is roughly in line with Steam Deck prices if you're looking at an OLED Steam Deck. And the more expensive one is a good deal cheaper than the only other Z2 Extreme chipset device out there. And I think that that's pretty interesting. I expected this to be roughly the same price. Now, the other day, I put out an episode of my podcast and I was talking to my friend Baldly Rudy, and we were talking about, we were guessing at the prices for this, and he nailed it. He said that the more expensive one is going to be $999.99, and he absolutely nailed it. And his reasoning was that, yes, this has the Z2 Extreme chipset, but it doesn't have that same ridiculous OLED VRR screen. Instead, they're going for an LCD VRR screen, the exact same one that it was in the original ROG Ally, the ROG Ally X, and now these two as well. They're using the exact same screen. It's a 7-inch screen. It's a beautiful screen. It's really, really nice, but it's not OLED. So because of that, it lowers the price a little bit. Let's see what other differences we have between these two things. Under memory, the black one has 24 gigs of RAM. That RAM has 8,000 megatransfers per second, so that's faster than the 16 gigabytes of RAM. So now you have less RAM, and it's slower RAM in the white one with 6,400 megatransfers per second. Storage is the same deal. There's more storage on the black one, less storage on the white one. And then for the ports, there's a Thunderbolt 4 port on the black one, and the white one does not have a Thunderbolt 4 port. So that means you can probably use eGPUs with the ROG Xbox Ally X, and you cannot use eGPUs, as far as my knowledge goes, with the ROG Xbox Ally, the white one. In addition to that, the black one is heavier at 715 grams, and the white one is lighter at 670 grams. And then finally, the battery, which is really, really important because you've got this really powerful processor in there. The Z2 Extreme processor is going to hit that battery hard, so they put in an 80 watt-hour battery, which is the exact same battery. Okay, I don't know if it's the exact same battery, but it's the exact same capacity battery that's in the ROG Ally X. And when they did that, I was like super happy that they did that. They decided, you know what, we can't make a device that's as efficient as the Van Gogh processor, so we'll brute force it with a big ass battery. And I think that was a really good move from Asus, and I'm glad that they're doing it here. For the white one, they're going to have a 60 watt-hour battery instead, which is still more than you would get in a Steam Deck OLED. The original Steam Deck LCD has a 40 watt-hour battery. The Steam Deck OLED has a 50 watt-hour battery. So this is still more than that. And I'm wondering if the Z2A processor is close to the same efficiency as the Van Gogh chipset that's in the Steam Deck. I wonder if you will actually get a longer battery life on the white one than you would on a Steam Deck. I don't know. I definitely will depend on what kind of games you're playing, because the Steam Deck is the low TDP champion. Every time you lower that TDP down, the Steam Deck just lasts all freaking day. It's crazy how well it can do with low power games, if that makes sense. All right. So now that we've got these specs out of the way, and now we finally know the prices, my question to all of you is, who is pre-ordering one of these? You can pre-order them at all the links that I said down below, but my recommendation right now is don't let FOMO trick you into spending money on something that you might not actually want yet. I would wait for the reviews to come out. I might get a review unit for this. I have gotten review units from Asus in the past, so fingers crossed that that's going to happen. But if it doesn't, I guarantee you'll see people like Dave2D put out a video talking about this. I guarantee you will see stuff from Linus Tech Tips talking about this. Wait for the reviews. don't pre-order yet. They're not going to go anywhere. I'm sure that you'll be able to find one later, but I wouldn't pre-order until you've seen the reviews. The other thing that I will say is this is also going to be, it's kind of been spoiled by leaked beta stuff, but this is going to be the first time that we have that new Windows client that is a controller first experience. And I cannot wait to try that out. Not because I think that it needs to be better than Steam Deck, but it needs to be better than Windows, because the more competition that we have between SteamOS and Windows when it comes to just usability in form factors that are like this, I think that just is good for us as customers. Microsoft is going to think of things that Valve did not think of, and they're going to put that into this new, I'm not going to say operating system, but this new skin for their operating system, and then Valve can copy them. Valve has already thought of 1,000 things that Microsoft hadn't thought of, and we can already see that Microsoft is improving Windows, or at least changing Windows, depending on who you talk to implement those things that Valve has been putting into place. So competition is always good, and I think I'm really excited for what we get to see with these devices. $1,000 for one of them? That's a really tough sell for me, but I'm very interested in seeing how these perform, how they feel in the hand, and most importantly, at least to me, how the UI and user experience is when using these things. Because if I have to deal with Windows on a touch screen on a tiny little 7-inch screen, it's probably not going to be something that I want to do. But let me know what you guys think. Will you be pre-ordering? If so, which one are you going to get? Or are you going to get a $320 Steam Deck instead? Because if my math is correct, you could buy 3 of those for the price of one ROG Xbox Ally X. Or you could buy 4 of those for the price of one Lenovo Legion Go 2.